Oh, welcome back there, traveler. We're to the end of the 7 dice. It's been getting pretty crazy outside, but it's the same old, the sanctuary. It's just how it kind of goes. Oh, I'm tired. Here's some of those stupid cultists come by again. They just stand outside. They never try to come in here, but it just leaves me feeling uneasy, you know what I mean? They're shining God. Ugh. Whatever. Traveler, Wingover's over there. He's all ready to go.
Ah, yes. Greetings, travelers. Welcome back to Wingover Gimble famous gnome bard story, the Ballad of the Chosen Few. Yes, it's been pretty good. That last episode, oh my goodness, that ended on such a heavy note. And I know you're thinking, well-oh, MZ is one step closer to being a monster. And yes, you are actually correct there. It's not a lot we can do on that one, but hey, you know what? I'm sure things will go fine, because what's the worst that can happen for an adventuring party, you know what I mean? Today we have a lovely little person show up today. What's your name again?
I am Bartholomew, the grandest of bards. Ha ha!
Okay, listen, buddy. You're an intern, and you haven't even gone out barding yet. This is your first day.
Yes, but I have traveled far, bringing many tales to this wonderful tavern.
You traveled 4 blocks, and just tell them what they need. Remember what I told you. Remember.
Oh, yes. Why don't you all go down to battlebards.com? That's where we got some of these amazing sound effects from my college, yes. You can go down there and hear wonderful sounds of explosions, excitement, crowd cheering, and even NPC dialogue info. Ooh, tempting. Now you're probably thinking, why are you telling me this? Well, if you use the code BALLAD, the number 7, and dice, you'll get 15% off your subscription. Ooh, that's good. Just remember, I'm Bartholomew, the greatest of bards. Tell them I sent you.
Alright, get out of here, Bartholomew. God. I hope you never have to meet someone who's constantly telling you how they're famous or they're just such a good bard. That would be so annoying, but thankfully, you're with Wingover Gimble Anyways, traveler, I have a little other thing here. Why don't you go ahead and stop by the Easy Roller Dice Company? They're a little store down the street. If you go use the same code, Ballad7Dice, over there, you get 10% off your entire order. We just got ourselves some nice dice trays and bags, because we're going to, live it up a little bit. Oh yeah. So, where were we? Oh, we got some fan mail. This says, a must listen for horror fantasy buffs! 5 stars. I started listening to support my friends, and I'm glad I got started. The story grips you from the very beginning, and the main characters are instantly endearing in their own ways. The Dungeon Master does a great job with keeping the suspense of the storyline going along, and the characters are faced with drastic consequences if they should fail. I'm a super fan of the podcast now, and I encourage everyone I know who loves tabletop RPGs to check it out. Keep up the great work! The Wind from Canada. Oh, thank you. I don't know what a Dungeon Master is, but it's probably like an orc or something. I think we have a few of those in this tale. That's good. Travelers, I think that's about all our things. So why don't we go ahead and get started with this tale? Let's see what our party shall do in the final installment of the Illithid Games, Part 6.
Hey, I'm Brett, and I'm playing Kelsar, the Tiefling Paladin and Chosen of Yetifa.
Hi, I'm Humberto, and I'm playing Bordon, Dwarven Cleric and Chosen of Time.
I'm Evan, and I'm playing Ronnie, the half-elf bard and Chosen of Chaos.
Hey, I'm Robert, and I'm playing MZ, the Githyanki Ranger and Chosen
of Blood.
Previously on Ballad of the Seven Dice, after facing off against an Illithid, they realized this foe was stronger than any they had met before. In this battle, they all came close to death, but it was MZ who took the plunge. The creature had ripped his brain out of his body, and then, just as they thought maybe we can bring MZ back and Bordon's time magic failed them, MZ emerged once more from this strange egg-like sac that had formed around him from his symbol. Now MZ's laying there. This mucus is quickly drying on him. And you guys can clearly see his symbol has moved from just being on his hand. Now it looks like it's gone up his arm and up his sleeve. And MZ, you feel this itchy,
kind of crawly feeling as it's like right up to your shoulder.
MZ, are you okay? What happened?
I don't really say anything, I just sort of start grabbing my equipment from my dead corpse, I guess.
No, your equipment's all on you.
Oh, okay.
Like you're in your body.
Oh, okay.
So he's not reborn, he's just,
Like put back together.
yeah, he regenerates.
Yeah.
Okay.
MZ, do you mind if I check on you? If everything's okay? I mean, because that's insane. You literally just died. I know that we are sort of expecting to die, but that's the first time I see somebody like being resurrected like that, and not by magic. And even when we resurrected people by magic, it's odd because it actually takes a toll. Are you feeling okay?
I feel fine.
You okay? Just let me know if you have like any sort of like side effects of resurrecting. Also, what happened? Like when you died, how did you feel? Did you go to the other side? Did you have any sort of vision?
It was just empty. There was nothing around. I saw the truth, but only for a second. But it was just darkness.
That's odd. So, and like your arm, it seems like the symbol has taken over up to your shoulder. And are you feeling any different?
No.
Just as you're saying that, Bordon, you're kind of looking over him. You see slowly, starting from his left hand, the veins, it's almost like there's like a glowing blue liquid that's going through them. And all of MZ's main veins and arteries start lighting up, and they stay lit up on him. And from here on out, MZ, your arteries are lit up with like this magical bluish blood.
Okay.
Your blood itself is counted as magic.
But does it glow in the dark? Is it like, does it have like some sort of like an aura, like a blue aura?
Very faint. Like it's enough that you could see it if you're trying to find him.
Okay. Does that affect his stealth checks?
No, I'll say it doesn't, because that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was curious about that because he's a tracker.
But let me tell you something that's gonna affect stealth checks. Ronnie's fucking jacket.
Just wait. It'll be worth it.
Yeah. We maybe see if the Mind Flayer had anything on him.
So you guys go over to the Mind Flayer, and its head is cut clean off. Some of its tentacles are burned. You see that the neck and the head, they've been cauterized by Kelsar's fire sword. You guys are sort of patting the Mind Flayer down, trying to see if there's anything on him. you end up finding a piece of paper. It has some weird scribblings on it. You can't make any sense of it. MZ, you can make me just an Arcana check, I guess would be the closest thing.
It's only a +1 now. 14.
I also need to check on myself. Because I grew, like, I got older by 23 years, right? So how am I feeling?
You feel tired. Like, you don't feel necessarily like you want to sleep. You just feel kind of, like, worn out, like you worked out really hard.
Just that?
That's how you're feeling.
Oh.
Same with MZ. MZ, you feel like you ran a marathon. You don't feel like you're going to fall asleep anytime soon, but your body is just, it's sore.
I'm going to be farting lightning for a little bit, but other than that, I'm good.
Yeah, Kelsar has this giant black mark on his armor right on the chest. His armor seems fine, but he definitely took a hit real hard.
I got a 14.
You're looking at this and you remember this is kind of the Illithid's writing. You feel it kind of feels a little bit like Braille. You don't know how to read it. A lot of people don't know how to read this, honestly. There are very, very few who can decipher this, because they usually use all their different tentacles to feel around on it, and it'll make up the words.
Oh, okay.
You also find, while you're looking on the Illithid, 2 of these iron balls, and they look like perfect spheres.
Okay. What do they do?
Are you going to check if they're magic? That'd be a Knowledge Arcana.
Well, I can try as well.
I don't have that. I'm dumb as shit.
14.
Wardon, you know that these are iron bands of binding. You could set a command word for these, and so when you throw it, it'll pop out and completely surround a person with these iron bands. Then you say the release word, and it will go back to just being a ball. You have 2 of them, and they have to make a DC 20 strength check to break out. If they do break out, the bands are completely destroyed. But if they fail their check once, then they can't make another check for another 24 hours.
Whoa. Okay, so yeah, I'll tell the group that. That's a magical item. And to be honest, I think it would be great for Ronnie to have that.
Oh,
Since he is like our hunter.
sweet.
You mean MC?
No,
MZ.
too late.
Not
Too
Ronnie.
late.
I hate Ronnie, and I don't know
Magic
why.
Horse Ronnie.
I keep saying.
Release is also Ronnie.
Don't give that to Ronnie under any circumstances.
Sorry, give that to MZ. Ronnie,
Sure.
we don't give anything.
Alright, MZ, so you have 2 of these iron spheres of binding.
So can we find something else?
I was real surprised when you were giving them to Ronnie, but I wasn't saying anything until you said, well, he's our tracker, and I'm like,
No.
what?
Ronnie would probably sell our stuff.
No, he would use them on, like, fucking the albedo or something.
You probably use them on, like, the
Yeah.
town crier.
Yeah, he
Try to
would.
bring them along.
You said it was a DC 20?
Yeah, DC 20 strength check. So, the other things that you find on this Illithid are 1 potion of greater healing, which he didn't have the chance to use.
God.
And there is a scroll. It used to have 2 things of lightning bolt on it, but now it only has 1.
Oh, yeah, I'm very much aware of that.
On that note that we were looking at, I'll tell everybody that I've seen this before. I can't read it, but I know that it's Illithid writing, and I'll show them, like, if you rub your fingers over the paper and you feel those bumps, that's their writing. It's how they communicate in a written form.
Can I try, maybe trying to read it? I've read some languages. I mean, I do not know Illithid, but maybe it is similar to a language that I've already came in contact with.
You can give it a go. I'll just let you know right off that this DC is going to be real high.
I hate having chosen knowledge domain, and like I'm not using it for anything. So when I can try using it for something,
No, for sure.
it's
you
just
can
trash.
You can go for it.
So
It's just this particular use case, like even the Githyanki who have been hunting these creatures for a millennia have a real hard time reading this writing.
let me just check on knowledge. domain? Because I felt like it sort of knew how to read.
Oh, comprehend languages?
Yeah, comprehend languages, yeah.
While Bordon's looking at that with MZ, Ronnie, something catches your eye.
What's that?
Shiny.
It's
Oh, shit.
shiny. Yeah. And you see it's when the table ended up getting knocked over and a bunch of things were getting thrown around, this must have fallen on the floor. You walk over, and it looks like one of those really old-fashioned pirate pistols.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And it's real shiny, though. Like, it's really polished. And there's a note that is just a little knocked off to the side with it on, like, thick cardstock. You can't read the note, but you do see your name on that note.
Okay, sweet. So I take the pistol.
You know one thing about magic items. Actually, all you guys would know this concept. There's a concept that magic items have to be attuned to your person. Basically, like, you're holding on and concentrating with them for an hour or two. And then that item is just used for you. So if some rando picks it up, you couldn't be firing this off, that kind of thing. But this item is actually already attuned to you, but you've never seen it before.
All right, well, that's really weird. But something being weird has never stopped me from accepting a free gift. So...
This is true. So Ronnie, that gun that you have, it's magic in nature. So it counts as a magical attack. And when you fire it off, the type of damage it does is random. Because you're chaotic. It could be fire, it could be lightning, it could be force. I'll get you to roll every time you use it, 1d10, and then I'll tell you the type of damage it is. But it does 1d10 damage plus your dexterity modifier.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I wanted to give Ronnie something because when he runs out of spells, he doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, I gotta start being more inspiring.
Yeah, that's a bonus action. You just throw that out there.
So, can I use a knowledge of the ages? Because, like, it's sort of related. So, which skill should I use to try to understand that?
What is knowledge of the ages exactly?
I'm just like proficient with one skill or two for 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say it would be history.
Oh, but I am. Yeah, I have +6.
Okay, you could try that.
Lucas, remember that I am a very nice person.
It drives you insane.
I got 23.
Okay. You're looking at this writing. You're kind of picking up what it is. Like, how they would read it. Like, you have to use, essentially, like, 4 of your fingers to read a single letter. Kind of thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's really confusing, though. Like, your mind's having a really hard time wrapping around it. But checking it out, you can kind of figure out this is a message. It's like there's like a sense of caution, urgency, but you don't know exactly what it's saying just because the language itself is so alien.
Okay. Yeah.
And MZ, to you, that would be impressive as all hell, because you've seen Gith scholars for decades try to learn this stuff.
Yeah, I'll suggest that maybe he holds on to that, since he probably has a better chance of deciphering it than I do.
Well, thank you. So I'll just roll like the parchment and put it inside my bag.
Awesome. Ronnie, did you pick up that note, or did you just leave it there?
I looked at it, decided I couldn't read it, crumpled it, and then just threw it over my shoulder.
Love it. Okay. So you guys see Ronnie, he just looks at something, crumples it up, throws it over his shoulder, and he's holding this, like, pirate single-shot pistol.
Ronnie, what the hell's that?
Found a gun. Mine now.
Ronnie is the last person that should be handling a gun.
What's a gun?
It's like a cannon, but you can hold it.
Oh, so it's called hand cannon then.
Yeah, this is a hand cannon.
Oh, okay. Well, why would you guys call it a gun? It means nothing. Hand cannon is way cooler.
Hand cannon is more accurate name.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, gun.
Gun.
It's a gun.
What a dumb word.
Pff. Jeez. Kids those days.
What about that guy that we were with?
Imer Orlick?
He's not in the room with you.
Yeah, is he still alive?
Oh! Shit.
You should make sure he's still alive.
Yeah, of course.
So you guys walk outside the doors to this dining hall. You're looking around, there's a lot of dust. Now all of you are seeing it. This house is absolutely decayed to the point where it's kind of dangerous being inside of it. It should be knocked down. You guys smell this stench and decay from the ballroom that Kelsar had broken out of. When you glance in there, there is so many bodies in there with their heads just ripped open. As you look around, you look down one way, you look down the other, and you see there is, it looks like Aymar. They're sort of huddled in a corner, and they're not moving.
Those heads that were like torn open, was it the same thing that happened to Ronnie? Sorry, to MZ. Ronnie does not have a brain. MZ, yeah, Ronnie doesn't have a brain.
Yeah, same thing that happened to MZ.
So it was basically like an Illithid buffet in there.
Pretty much.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna run up to the people that are huddled over, see if they're okay.
So you go over to the person that's huddled over. The time you make it there, you see it's a skeleton. It's a skeleton huddled over. It still has like that hair, but you could tell like if you maybe shook it or blew on it, the hair would fall off. And you see they're wearing the ring that Aymar had. It's the same clothing. It's like his hairstyle that he was wearing. But this skeleton's been dead for a long time.
The hell?
Did my spell backfire and we got into the future or something?
I don't think so.
Because I know that I got 20... I mean, I don't know like how many years I actually got older. But I feel older. And I feel that maybe my chronomancy has backfired.
But wouldn't it have aged us too?
I don't know. The last time I actually got all of you guys back in time as well. So I don't know. I'm still tapping on that power. So I really do not know what I can do or what can't I do and what happens when I use my powers. Can I use medicine on the skeleton?
Yep.
Pretty sure it's dead.
So, no, I know it's dead. I just wanted to know what killed it. Yeah, how he died. Yeah, because, I mean, if I can see, like, his head was, like, his head is crushed, like, or if there's a hole, so.
Yeah.
So I got 11.
You're not sure how this person died. It's not the same way all those other bodies are dead because the skull's intact. And, like, for the flesh to have decayed completely off it, the bones to be this, like, bleached white, it's definitely been dead for well over a decade.
So, Kelsar, do you know anything about medicine?
I know a little... Yeah, I have a little bit of knowledge of medicine.
Can you please come over? I mean, I can't pinpoint why this guy, like, how this guy died. If it was, like, a natural cause or not.
Yeah, I'll go take a look. I'm gonna roll medicine.
Okay.
Natural 1. Guys,
This guy is alive!
You know exactly how this man died.
guys, I'm gonna use my medical knowledge to determine this guy's status. Everyone, this man is dead. That's all I know.
That's very precise. Thank you for your insight.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm glad I could clarify for you.
Okay. Yeah, I really needed a second opinion on that.
Thank you.
Everyone make me a perception check.
Oh boy. Here we go, fighting the skeleton.
I got 15.
20.
What?
19 plus 1.
Oh, I got 21.
11.
Alright. Well, the only person who didn't hear it was MZ, apparently. You guys all hear a knock on the door.
What the?
Like the front door.
I draw my sword. I get closer to the door.
Okay, so you guys have to walk through the hallways for a bit. And, like, there's someone, they keep knocking on the door.
I'll be the last one out, and I'll grab that ring off the skeleton.
Sure. So you
take the signet ring off the skeleton as you're walking by. His hand just falls off when you do that. Then as you're going, you guys make it up to the front door. The knocking's still going, and you hear, "Hello? Is anyone in there?"
Yes, there is. Who are you?
"This is the city guard. What are you doing? This building's condemned."
Oh.
We were drawn here by an Illithid. He's dead.
"A what? Open up the door."
I don't know if you will understand, guys.
I'll open the door.
You see there is a dwarven man. He's got this big bushy beard. His nose is a little red. It looks like maybe he had a drink or two. And he smells like fish.
Ugh.
Like as if he's around the docks a lot. "I'm sorry. I got transferred to this stupid duty, and I'm not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be at the docks today, but it doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm Officer Marty. What's going on here?"
Officer, we were invited to this manor by a gentleman named Eimer Orlick. As we traveled there, we went into the mansion, and we met with this gentleman and his housekeepers and such. During our encounter, we noticed something strange going on with the house. It seemed to have changed progressively as we were dealing with the situation, and I don't know how to explain this, but everything just started decaying, and the house seemed to have changed, and it just became some sort of horrid nightmare. As we escorted Eimer, we tried to escape the house with him intact, but we ran into a mind flayer that was manipulating us. And
What's a mind flayer?
mind flayer is a monster that takes the brains of its victims. It's a tentacled, disgusting creature.
If this was like 3 or 4 months ago, I'd say you're crazy. But I've witnessed some weird shit. That cult and stuff. I saw one time I was just outside the Vulgar Unicorn, just heading off to go make my rounds. And suddenly it explodes. And then there's this guy with a pompadour, and he comes running out. And
Yeah,
Oh boy.
hey, that was you. He points at Ronnie.
Nope, wasn't me.
No, that was definitely you.
I rolled to persuade. Maybe get him to forget about this. 21.
What do you say?
I say, hey, look, buddy, you're not exactly in the right head, You have been out drinking, haven't you?
Why? One.
I mean, 1, 2. I mean, the perception of reality is going to be a little bit different, right? I mean, to you, he looks like the guy that blew up the Vulgar Unicorn, but to us, he's a regular guy, maybe.
Well, it's just Detective Bill is looking for him.
Yeah, but that's not the guy, though. That's not him at all, sir.
Okay. Well,
You've had a little bit too much to drink, maybe.
Yeah.
if you guys see Death Shift, like I don't know, like if you see someone like him, it's a group called Death Shift. Just if you let them know that Detective Bill's looking for them, some weird stuff going on.
But have they done something wrong?
I mean, they're involved with a lot of people getting killed. It's kind of weird. Every time someone dies, they're there.
Ah.
I pat him on the shoulder and I say, hey, buddy, I'll be sure to tell him. Okay?
Hey, but wait, no, you're not supposed to be in this building, though. You guys got to get out.
Of course, we'll get out. We'll get out right away, sir. Of course.
That's exactly what we are doing right now.
Yeah, we're leaving right now, sir.
Wait, can I get your guys' names? I got to make a statement.
Okay, I am.
Getting ready for that deception roll.
I'm gonna try and distract him.
Oh no.
I'm gonna pull up my gun.
Ronnie.
We're gonna pull up my gun and say,
We're-
hey, want to see my new gun I found?
Ronnie, please.
What's that?
A sweet gun. Come over here. Let me take a look.
What's a gun? He wanders over.
Oh no, Ronnie, please don't.
Oh, you see that statue head over there?
Yeah, it looks real expensive.
Uh-huh. Want to see it go boom?
No, I am a guard. That's illegal. That's super illegal. Sir, please don't do that because I'm gonna be the one in trouble.
Ronnie, please.
No, it's not.
Ronnie, please don't do this.
Don't do this, Ronnie.
Maybe you should learn about squatters' rights. We've been here for 23 years.
23 years?
This is our house now.
What?
I really think we should leave.
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah.
You guys should all be leaving right now while I'm distracting him.
Johnny, you should really not do that.
Nope, you guys should all go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk out the door.
I'm gonna try to like restrain Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, I won't leave.
Like drag Ronnie along, kind of thing? Okay. So Kelsar,
I'm not leaving Ronnie alone with the guard.
Kelsar making athletics, Ronnie making acrobatics.
Ugh,
24.
Oh god.
21.
Ooh.
You almost get out Ronnie. It's so close. But then he grabs your leathery skin. And maybe if you lotioned a bit more, you could have slipped right out. But your skin's so dry and leathery, he's just got a firm grip on you.
Come on, Johnny, let's go.
You guys are forgetting who can turn invisible and just get away with him.
Do you really want to kill this guard?
He's gonna shoot a statue.
Kill. What? I was gonna distract him while you guys ran away, and then I was gonna turn invisible and run away.
Oh, I really thought you were like, okay, just leave me with the guard and...
This guard looks just flustered. He's like, listen. Oh my.
Come on, Johnny.
So, okay, Johnny. What? Okay, just give me your other three names and where you're staying.
Yeah, I'm already gone.
Johnny, Mickey just left, and Brandon's the dwarf,
Yep.
Johnny. And who are you?
and I'm Cal. Just
Cal.
Cal.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I gotta go look in there and see what you guys messed up. Where are you staying? Vulgar Unicorn?
What's that?
What's like an inn?
The tavern, Brandon.
Oh, the perverted
yeah.
unicorn, yeah.
Yeah. The vulgar unicorn. Yeah, we're totally gonna be
Okay, yeah, sure.
chilling out there tonight.
Are you actually, or are you making a lie right now?
Oh, I'm lying.
Well, of course we're lying.
Okay, so that's a deception.
Yeah, we will probably be there.
I don't know if you're actually gonna go there and like hang out.
13.
Okay.
Listen, Cal, why don't you just... Cal, I don't want to have to take you down to the station. Just tell me where you're staying, and just tell me the truth.
Charm person. I'm casting charm person.
Alright. Okay, so what instrument did you use?
Something real low key.
I'll just let go of Ronnie and just be like, fuck it.
What's a good instrument?
Trumpet.
Something low-key.
Oh, something low key.
Something low key.
Rain stick.
Pocket kazoo. I'm pulling a rain stick out of my hands,
Ass.
and I'm just range sticking all around here.
So you start just rain sticking. That's gonna take me a while to find. You start rain sticking, and you hear like the swish of the beads inside it, and the dwarf just suddenly has a smile on his face. He's like, "Oh, Johnny! Hey, yeah, no, what's up?"
Hey, we're gonna be down to the Vulgar Unicorn later. You want to come by?
Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
All right, 8 o'clock, dude. Be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. I just gotta go check inside here. You know, I gotta do my report. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we already did it.
What?
You didn't tell you? We already told you what happened in there. Nothing happened.
Johnny!
I know, but like I gotta write it down and stuff, right? So like, I gotta figure out what this mind flipper is and this tentacle thing. That's
Oh, my squid.
Oh, there's a squid.
Yeah, you didn't see the squid we caught? Big squid. We caught it yesterday. Messed a lot of stuff up. Whew, you don't want to go in there.
Wait.
Oh, do I need to like call like animal services?
I'm kind of worried about...
Nah, that'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get cleaned up. You know, you can go back to your docks, and then we'll meet you down at the Unicorn for a drink.
Yeah, I just gotta finish my shift here. I'm covering for someone else, but yeah, no, I'll head on to the Vulgar Unicorn. I'll meet you guys there at 8.
Perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, see you guys there. Have a good one.
Same to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it easy, officer. You're gonna be
Yeah, bye, guys.
you're gonna be okay. Like you don't need a.
No, I'm okay. I don't normally have a partner. I can handle myself.
Okay,
Just be careful with this abandoned building.
be safe.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it's gonna fall over any minute.
Yeah. Okay, so before I leave, I'll use something to protect him now.
Sacred flame.
No. I'll just use protection from evil on him, like without him knowing. I'll just cast like protection from evil.
He doesn't notice at all. I rolled a 1. He's looking at the building. He's like, ooh, buddy, this is gonna fall over any day. You guys could just wander.
Okay, so yeah, but I like I said, I cast
I really hope he.
protection from evil. Yeah.
Yep. So this glow you guys see surrounds him, but he doesn't seem to notice. Okay, so what do you guys do?
We go back to the HQ, right?
Yeah.
So you guys wander. It's probably because you came here first thing in the morning, and you guys were in there for a while. So it's probably around lunchtime now. You're fairly hungry. You guys are real tired, especially Borodon and MZ. You guys just feel sore. And you guys make it back to headquarters. Still, the 2 luminous guards aren't in front. And it looks like there's a lot of guard rope that's been put up, this yellow rope. That's all around the area where that guy was strung up on that pole. But the body's been removed, the pole's been removed, and there's just a bunch of yellow rope there. And no one's there at the moment. And you guys enter into headquarters. Those dwarves aren't there anymore. But you see Astoria sitting there looking down at a book. And she looks up. Oh, Death Shift, I was waiting for you. Also, I don't mean to point the finger of blame, but did one of you break into my office?
So I just shove Ronnie, just like
Wasn't me. I wasn't me.
For once, it
yeah,
wasn't wrong.
it was. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna side whisper. Who else can charge?
When Borodon shoves Ronnie, I just look at Ronnie like it was his fault. Like,
All right, I'm gonna try and charm her
Christ, man.
to ignoring this.
No.
I mean, seriously, you should stop just using all your.
So are you using charm person or what?
I'm not. No, I'm just gonna use my natural
Charisma.
+5 charisma.
What are you saying?
Oh, I saw these dwarves sitting down here earlier, and they had a big ring of keys around their waist. Are they?
Ronnie, don't.
Are they janitors? They might have been getting in there and just cleaning up some stuff.
even when he didn't do it, he just sounds like he did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
No, right?
Well, the thing is, there is a footprint, a fairly large one, in the middle of the door. It looks like it was kicked in. The magical ward held the door up.
Oh, right, I forgot about
And
that.
my desk was gone through a little bit. There was magic used in there. I saw that nothing was taken. I just want to know why this was done.
Okay, Astoria, it was me. I did it.
Well, that's a really shitty thing to do.
Kelsar, how could
Fuck you,
Kelsar,
Ronnie!
how could you have gotten in there through the magical barrier?
I used my magic fire to dispel the barrier, and then I kicked down the door because I was.
Kelsar, the barrier was still up and the door was still held when I got back. Okay, so Bordon or MZ, was it one of you two?
Nah, like, it clearly wasn't me.
Actually, it wasn't Bordon because his foot can't reach that high.
Yeah. I mean, thank you for pointing that out. It's very considerate.
Well, I just said that 3 other dwarves didn't do it, so it would be kind of weird to blame you.
That's true. That's...
Well, we can talk about this later. Where have you 4 been?
We were invited to the mansion of Eimer Orlik. He was going to kind of, in a way, help us with our quest to ending this war. But it turned out to not be what it seemed. It turned out to be a trap set up by a mind flare, of all things.
A mind flare?
Yes. Extremely powerful.
I know they were mentioned in the report of Geldspar that you encountered one in the Goblin Caves, but it was already dead. So they're in the city as well.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
And where's this Mind Flayer now?
He's dead, yeah.
He's dead.
You killed it.
Yes.
Yes. But at a terrible price, though.
What was that?
MZ's life.
She glances down at Enzi's hand and sort of notices the blue veins and everything glowing on him, and that his symbol has gone up his arm now. Oh, MZ. Are you feeling okay?
I feel okay, yeah.
Why don't you all sit down here? I'll be right back. I'll get you something to eat.
Thank you, Story.
Thank you, Astoria.
So she gets up and she motions for you all to sit at one of the tables, and she walks down the right hallway.
I just wanted to tell the group that I don't like lying to Astoria, since she has been like harboring us and helping us with everything that we can. And I can't remember exactly the reason why we actually got inside her room.
Don't lie to her then.
I'm just saying that I think we need allies, not more people, doubting us. Yeah.
I agree, Borodon. I apologize for my actions.
No. It's not that. It's just like, I think we should come clean, right, with what happened.
Yes.
Because we didn't steal anything. I think we got inside of there because we needed some information, but since she wasn't there, so I think we should tell her that. Because, raising suspicion on us, it won't do us any good when we actually need her help. I don't know what you guys think, but that's how I see it.
I completely agree.
I think we're more likely to actually keep our allies if they don't think we're going around kicking in doors. So if we just lie to them and get someone else...
Yeah, we keep lying every time.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. That works very well.
Well, maybe if someone didn't kick in the door to begin with, we wouldn't have to lie. But someone kicked in the door, and so we had to lie.
Well, I think we should come clean. But it's really up to you guys.
Definitely should.
Because of course I'm not going to expose any of you.
Well, what about MZ? What's your opinion?
Don't lie.
So we should come clean?
I don't know.
Like I said, I'm not going to say that it was you. So you need to come forth and say it, because like I said, I'm not going to.
Okay.
You can't just, sit there and say, we should come clean, but also, I'm not going to bother telling the truth. If you want to go tell the truth, then go tell the truth.
Well, but I'm really putting the group before...
I'll tell her I did it. I'll tell her I did it.
Others. And we can explain why we did it, because we didn't do it trying to rob anything, right? Yeah, it was a good intention.
No, it was... We had good intentions to do it. It was just... It ended up not going the way we wanted it.
She will probably understand.
I hope so.
It's better than... Because the problem is, if she finds out that's MZ, and, everything else... And if we don't come clean, everything else that happens, it may be pointed at us. People will, think that anything that goes wrong will be us. So I think, since we didn't do anything wrong, right?
That's a good point.
So after you guys are talking for a little bit, she comes back with some sandwiches, just put together with some cold cuts and veggies and stuff. And she sets down some cider for all of you. It's been heated up.
Let me at them cold cuts.
Lucas, I just gotta say, I love this idea of completely medieval world, but they somehow have cold cut technology.
It's
a
just
nice
meat.
pastrami.
All it is meat, right?
No, cold cuts are processed meat, though.
Okay, whatever. It's cold meat.
Cold cuts like pastrami.
Whatever. You know what? In this medieval world, they also have magic.
She comes in with a tray of Subway sandwiches.
I'm not questioning the logic. Just give me my damn sandwich.
We're all at a fucking social. We're getting some of that wet ham.
You know, they also have magic in those worlds, so who knows? Maybe they have some weird magic processing plant.
Magic what now?
And they have access to any dimension, so I'm sure they have access to a sandwich dimension. So
Yeah.
there.
No, I don't see him complaining about his boomstick. So, what's the point?
I want to go to the sandwich dimension.
Yeah, you guys are looking at fucking Ronnie is from a completely different dimension, filled with technology.
No, he has a gun. He found a gun
Yeah.
in this dimension.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what he's talking about.
So she comes back, she sets the food down, you all start eating. Well, MZ, what happened when you were being regenerated? Did you see anything?
No, it was some empty void, just darkness. I saw the truth.
Really? I mean, it's different for every person, but for every person we've talked to, there's been something, right? There's been maybe a town that they were used to, or a childhood playground or something. It was just empty?
Yeah. And there was the truth there, and he was there for what felt like a second, and then I was back.
The truth was there. Did they say anything?
Not really.
All right. Well, you four continue to be a mystery. If anything else happens, I'm sorry I wasn't here. All of us are in New Dawn, where we had to readjust plans. We figured out where their main base of Arkham is now. It's very close to Nesme.
Is that where we're going to be heading next?
Yes, we're going to be sending you and a few other teams ahead for some stealth missions. Your team in particular will be tasked with taking out a wizard that's holding up a protection spell around the city, essentially not allowing our army in. So we'll have you go in there, and your main target is this wizard, and you can get out. There will be more details later in a briefing tomorrow.
As long as it gets me closer to Matthews, I don't care.
I'll tell her that I broke into her office.
Thank you for telling me. Was there a reason why?
I wanted some information, but you didn't have it.
It was crucial for our, not our mission, but we knew about it, but...
We were trying to find out more information about Eimer Orlick, but...
Yeah. That was why.
The Orlex are a very large noble house here in Sanctuary. Well, I guess just don't do it again, okay?
We won't. We're very sorry.
Of course. I'm sorry we betrayed your trust. It won't happen again.
Thank you. Now, there was a package here when I came in. It was for you, Ronnie.
Oh, thank God. Let me see.
Oh, no.
So she hands you this large paper wrap bundle.
Tearing it open.
You just rip this thing open, and you guys see the shiniest suit you've ever seen in your life.
God.
There's these literal gold sequins. Like, they took gold and they melted it down, and they made sequins to go all over it. It is reflecting every piece of light in this place. It fits Ronnie to a T. The shoulders are nice and big. And as he turns around, you guys see written on his back. How is it spelled, Ronnie?
Gelus.
Jealous.
It's so horrid.
I don't understand why Ronnie does that to us.
I hate it so
Ronnie,
much.
you have advantage on all charisma-based skills with nobility and people of upper-class living. But you have disadvantage on all stealth checks.
It's so
Did you make a stealth mission before or after I put it in the jacket?
I made this before you even made your characters.
Amazing.
I mean, it's not like that you cannot just, use it later, right?
Take it off.
Oh, and you could believe the inside is like that. It's that black glittery sort of velvety material.
Oh God.
Okay, I'm
Looking at that jacket depresses me.
throwing this on right now, and I'm rushing. What time is it during the day?
It's just a little after lunch.
Rushing outside. I need to rush. I got a plan. I got a big plan.
Oh god.
I am so depressed right now.
So Ronnie just runs out the door, and she goes, "That I don't understand, but
Just Astoria, just don't try to understand, please, because you'll just damage your brain.
Yeah.
Just please don't.
someone should go after him."
Don't try to understand.
I'll go after him.
Thank you, MC.
I can't understand, like, why Ronnie is such a burden to the group overall. Like, all his actions are pure chaos. Like, he basically doesn't follow any rule.
He's following his alignment.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you can't say that to me, right?
Ronnie is actual chaos though, Bordon.
Yeah, I know that. It's my character saying I don't know why he doesn't follow any rule.
No. She's saying
Oh.
Ronnie is literally chaos. Is you know how your power is time?
Yes.
His powers are chaos.
How can you have power over chaos? Chaos is literally the definition of, like, being unstable. Just,
Have you ever seen strange things happen around him or when he uses his abilities?
yes.
And he's not controlling it. He's just always on a whim.
So, does he have any controls of his own actions?
Oh, certainly. That's just how Ronnie is. But I'm saying his actions probably are not helped at all by the fact that he is chock full of chaotic energy bursting through him.
Is there a way for us to, I don't know, like, maybe tune that down? You know, just restrain it a bit?
Neuter him?
He would want to have to do that.
So there is no, like, magic or item that, like, spell or magic item that could do that for us then. Just,
Short of mind control, no.
yeah, I wouldn't like that. Yeah.
So, MZ, you go running out after Ronnie. Ronnie, where are you going?
I assume there's some kind of market district.
There sure is.
Bunch of like market stalls and stuff. I'm going there.
All right. So Ronnie is on a mission, and he is. It looks like MZ, you're following him. You catch up to him pretty quick. It's really not hard to find him, and that kind of troubles you. And you see him; he's just marching along, super happy, big leathery smile.
I'm gonna walk up to the first kind of market stall I see
Okay.
and start chatting up the shopkeep there. Hey there, who are you?
Hey, how you doing? Oh, are you interested in some of my wares?
I'm kind of interested, but you know what would make me much more interested? Make everyone around here more interested. An advertisement
An advertisement, you say?
on the most spectacular person you've ever seen.
I just put my hood up and everything, like I'm just trying to,
He will be one of those, like, formal, like, racing cars, you know? NASCAR cars with a bunch of stickers on him. Oh boy.
He's got a tattoo.
That's exactly what my idea was. I'm gonna get them sponsorships and be like a NASCAR driver.
An advertisement, you say? This gnome leans back in his chair. He's looking you up and down. You do look quite spectacular, and you look quite rich. What's the hitch?
And one rich person attracts many more rich people.
Well, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
This advertising space, depends. We got different price groups you can fall into here. If you want to spend just a couple of silver, you can get a nice little spot in the arm. You want to go whole hog, make everyone know.
Yeah.
Give me a gold or two, and maybe we get something big across the back.
Now, is this a monthly payment, a weekly payment, a bi-weekly payment? What are we looking at here?
It's gonna be a monthly one, but I'm flexible.
Now, how are these advertisements going to go on you? You're just going to sew them onto the fancy suit you have here?
Yeah, you'll have to provide me with your advertisement stripe, whatever that may be, and that'll go right on the suit.
All right. I like the sound of this. How about you come back in a week's time? I'll have an advertisement made and we'll put it right on your suit.
Great. Sounds great.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna walk off to the next stall, and I'm just gonna keep getting as many as I can get.
Okay, so roll me a charisma check.
21.
You get about 10 people that are all in on this idea. And this takes maybe about 15 minutes, honestly. It's quick. And then MZ is just...
Oh, great.
You see MZ's there. He's kind of following along. He's got his hood up, but he tries to stick a little bit back in the crowd.
So he's paying people with exposure now.
I'm making my money back on the jacket.
Ugh.
I hate Ronnie so goddamn much right now.
Yeah.
How are you two doing? Are you two okay?
I am exhausted.
Other than, yeah, a little burnt in the chest, but, you know, doing pretty good.
Well, you've been dealing with a lot of stress.
Do I look older?
Always hard to tell with...
Borodon, this isn't the time for your vanity.
How's my hair?
Sorry, Bordond, it's hard to tell with your kind. Dwarves, you don't really age much until a lot older.
Yeah, because I feel that I'm older. You know, I tried to use my chronomancy, and it didn't go very well. So I feel that I've aged.
This is troubling.
Yes, it is.
After this mission, come back to me. I'll have a few books that I'll try to gather on whatever information I can get that'll try to help you maybe harness this power a little more. Maybe I can even set up a meeting with the Purple Mage. He's a renowned mage of the city. He lives on a small island down near the docks.
Yeah, I would love that because I know that my power is extremely strong, but at the same time, if it keeps backfiring like that, I don't know what will happen.
Of course.
Sorry, can I have a word with you?
Would you like it in private, or is here fine?
Here's fine. I've been having issues lately with my mind. I've been lashing out at people. I've been screaming and threatening people, just out on a whim. Do you know what's happening to me?
Yes, Kelsar, no one's immune to stress. No one's immune to the horrors that we see. We have a strength against it, sure, but it still takes its toll on your mind.
What do I do about it? I can't keep going around threatening people like this. I'm losing my mind. Is there...
I put my hand on Kelsar's shoulder and I say that
I know that Eimer Orlick has been dead, but I still, at the time,
So I tell him that that's why we're here. Like, we're here for you. Like, we have to watch each other's back, you know.
I look at Borodon and I say, thank you, Borodon. You're probably the closest friend I have right now.
And I smile.
And is there maybe a place I can go to help deal with this? Is there anything I can do?
I can help you a bit, Kelsar. Honestly, with this kind of thing, it's time. Time is what you need. You need to talk about these things. Talk to your friends.
Maybe.
Talk to your anyone that you're close to. But for now, I can offer a bit of magical assistance. It's not going to fix it completely, but it is going to lessen the effects.
Thank you. I'm afraid. I'm legitimately afraid.
Probably a drink or two will also help, you know.
The old dwarven cure, yeah.
You know it.
Yeah, maybe not that. That's not a bad idea, anyways. I mean, we do have to meet that officer at the Vulgar Unicorn at 8.
I mean, I don't know if the group was actually serious about it, but...
Oh my, you guys are meeting with an officer?
Well...
Okay, that's fine. There are a lot of good cops out there who have been trying to help us quite a bit, especially the ones on the wall.
I feel bad about what I did too. I think I should come clean with him as well.
That's a little bit more complicated because... And then I explain Astoria that our group is being like chased, quote unquote chased by the police, you know.
Oh,
Oh yeah. What was the detective's name again? Hold do you remember?
Can I roll like a like a memory check, cuz I can't remember from the top of my head.
sure, just make me a wisdom check.
17.
It was Detective Bill.
Detective Bill. His name was Bill. He was a dwarf. Just like me.
Oh, well, Detective Billowin is a gnome.
It's a gnome?
I've helped him before in a few cases.
I thought it was a... Wait. But didn't you say like a dwarf?
The guard was a dwarf, but we didn't know what race was Detective Bill.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got it wrong. I mean,
Yeah, you remember the guard's name was Officer Marty.
okay. Yeah.
Well, alright then. Detective Billowin, he's a good man. He sometimes can be a little frank, but him and his partner Misha, they do a lot of good work. They often look into the weird things happening in this city that often revolve around us.
Well, Borodon, you don't have to come with me to the Vulgar Unicorn if you don't want. I think I'll go.
No, I can go. I mean, it's better. If you just lose a little bit of control, I'll be there.
I do think that all of you should stick together tonight. Find out where MZ and Ronnie are. You have your communication spheres. But
That's a good idea.
if there was a mind flare attacking and it killed MZ, you should all stay close.
You know what? This mind flare had it had a number 2, and the other one was 13 or 11.
It was 13 that you found in the Goblin
yeah.
Cave, and then the creature that attacked you at Aaron Bordeaux's place had number 14 branded on him.
So we keep finding those creatures, those mind flayers, and well, they actually have some branded numbers on them. So 2, 13, 14. Do you have any idea what that is?
Sounds like it's almost like an ID, like they're trying to keep track of who they are.
In a sense of they are losing their mind, so they will have to become numbers?
Well, Mind Flayer, the way they operate is that there's an Elder Brain, and the Elder Brain's kind of like their hub. It's also their leader, and they're able to communicate to each other through it, and they share memories and emotions, and the Elder Brain helps give them direction.
So they're like drones.
Kind of, but they still have their own unique identity. But I remember MZ talking about these Mind Flayer.
Sorry, I remember when the Mind Flayer killed MZ. The Mind Flayer said after he killed MZ, my people are saved. What did he mean by that?
People are saved. Maybe MZ is involved in some sort of fable or foretelling. It could be that the reason that these things keep appearing around MZ, I mean, not only that he's a Gith, but it could be that they're wary of a certain Gith and MZ must share a certain property. Is there anything that they've said, any of these creatures, whenever they've encountered MZ, or they're coming after him?
Actually, I found this on him, and I give her like the parchment. I could figure out some, like I couldn't figure out words per se, but I could have like a general idea that the text was saying danger or something like that, warning.
Interesting.
So, and then I handle it to her. Maybe Albedo would be like, since he has so many tentacles, and
That's a good point.
right?
Oh, that's a good idea, Borodon.
I'll bring this to Albedo. I have to get back to New Dawn. We're not done finalizing the plans, but I'll have somebody come by in the morning to pick you all up. Rest here for the night. Try to relax. Don't go outside anymore. Go get MZ and Ronnie and just come back here. Okay?
Okay.
Of course.
Alright, I must be going. I'll be back tomorrow first thing in the morning.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so she opens up a portal and then you see her walk through it and it closes behind.
Just one question. Like, she keeps opening, like portals
Yep.
back and forth so easily. And I get a little bit worried about, because, I don't know, like, space magic is not that different from time magic.
That's right.
in a sense of because you need to be very strong. Yeah.
It is a school of magic. It's divination. Yeah.
Yeah, and you need to be very strong. And those portals may just backfire, just like my time magic.
You also know that there is just arcane magic that can do the same thing.
Okay.
So now you guys are alone, and so we'll go back. Oh, you were going to say something to Kelsar, sorry.
I'm getting tired of Ronnie, I'll tell you, because it's hard. I mean, I'm not going to say that I don't have flaws, but it's hard to keep track on what he's doing. He's way too unpredictable, and I really hope he doesn't put us in danger with his actions.
If it comes to it, then MZ does have that binding item.
You mean what binding item? You mean like the rock?
No, remember from the Mind Flayer.
But just in case Ronnie is alone, I'm just saying, like, he may end up putting the entire group in danger because he doesn't have control over his actions.
That's true.
It's not like just because MZ is with him or I am with him. It's just like we're babysitting an adult, like a creature which is basically pure chaos, and he's just doing his thing. And not just that, he knows that a guy in Pompadour is being targeted by the police, and the first thing he does is he just gets like this fancy suit, which makes absolutely no sense.
And he makes a scene.
Yes, exactly. And he's not putting himself in danger. He's putting the death shift in danger. The report. The death shift in danger. You know?
That's a good point. And not only our lives, but the lives of all, just in general, all existence.
Correct. Imagine like if our enemies actually find out that he's, for example, like he's standing out in the middle of a crowd, and one of our enemies just throws a fireball on him, and as you know, fireball it explodes and it would splash and it would kill a bunch of people just because, you know, he wants to be, you know, like all flashy and showing his new suit, which, you know, was like, it's completely pointless.
This puts us in a tough position. He's necessary for us to finish our quest, but at the same time, his actions are going to doom us all.
Exactly.
Or could potentially doom us all.
And that's exactly my thought.
It's hard to reason with him. Like, it's impossible to reason with him, and at the same time, we can't mind control him either.
Yeah, I mean, I would hate doing that. What I would like to do is just like trying to you know, talking some sense to him.
I don't even think talking would work. I think what he needs is something. He needs to go through a change that forces him to mature.
Is there, like, he died just like us? Is there anything more maturing than aging or dying?
He has a child.
Yeah, which he doesn't care about. I don't know.
Does he? Or does he make it seem like that he doesn't care about it, but he's actually hiding his true feelings?
Well,
maybe he is chaotic because he's trying to hide from the fact about his daughter, that he's not going to see his daughter again. So that's why he does his actions.
I mean, I lost literally my entire family and my kingdom.
Yes, but you're not Ronnie though.
I know.
Your mind is not the same as Ronnie's, is what I'm trying to get here.
I understand that may be the cause, but it can't be an excuse, you know?
No, I completely agree with you there. It's no excuse. We're wasting time trying to figure out. Our first objective should be finding MZ and Ronnie.
Do you want to try the rock first? Like what's the name of the...
Communication sphere?
The communication sphere?
Yeah, well, contact MZ first.
Yeah, it will probably answer, unlike Ronnie.
So I put my hand and I say, MZ, do you hear me?
I'll grab my stone and just say, yeah, I hear you.
What's your status? Where are you and Ronnie? Or Ronnie and you?
we're in the market. He's making a lot of money right now.
Okay, keep an eye on him. Try to keep him in the market. We're heading there right away.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, Ronnie, while you're doing all this, you managed to procure about 100 gold pieces of people investing in you.
Amazing.
People are all about this. They think Ronnie is really, really, really rich because who else would be walking in that suit?
He should make like a Twitch account.
Right. I actually just want this all to be... No, I actually just wanted this all to be... Hi, I'm Captain Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
Oh, yes. So good. So,
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
So it doesn't take long, and Kelsar, Bordon, you find them. MZ's just kind of lounging, and he's watching Ronnie, and you see Ronnie just looks like he's just finished up talking to maybe like his 10th or 15th person, you don't know, and he's coming back to talk to MZ, and he has a real big bag of gold.
Yeah, Ronnie, what the hell did you do?
What did you do?
Sold sponsorships.
What?
Look at all this gold I made.
What's the point of it?
Look at it.
What sponsorships? And who gave you this money?
Everyone around here. I'm going to put their name on my
Why?
jacket. I'm going to put my name on their jacket.
Hey, you're that tiefling boy there.
Yeah. Hi. Hello, sir.
Yeah, I remember I sold you the potions a little while back. It looks like you're still kicking it.
Yeah. Thank you. How's business?
Well, it looks like it's going to be going a lot better where you're going to have a little advertisement on your friend there. And look at the man. Everybody's going to see it, so it's going to be great.
That's
Wait,
good.
So people will stop him and check on his coat?
No, they'll just like glance at it kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, how would that work?
Like any advertisement.
Well, we make an ad. And we
Uh-huh.
just steam it onto his suit.
Uh-huh. And people will, what? Will grab his suit and read it or something?
It's name recognition. Bordon.
What? No. I don't think they'll grab onto him. I think they'll just look at it and I'll like keep walking.
Oh, yeah, and then they will know that your store...
That's right.
Oh, okay, because your store is that famous then.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, so just looking at the name of the store, they will be able to go to your store right away? Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so that's a great way to losing money.
Associate it with rich, fabulous people.
But yeah, sure. I mean, invest on him. Also, how do you know that he's not selling advertisement to your competitors as well?
I just saw him sell advertisement to 15 other people.
No, your competitors. That's what I'm saying.
They are.
So what's the point on having your name along with your competitors?
Because I got first real estate.
Okay, sure. So, you know what? Keep siphoning money.
But how is that based on first real estate?
No, that's okay. Keep siphoning money on Ronnie. You'll be poor in no time, but just do it. You're helping us.
Look, Bordon, I invested in me, and look how rich I am.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly my point.
Yeah,
I mean, you spent all your money on that suit. It makes absolutely no sense. We're fucking adventurers.
It's a gold suit.
No. Okay, no. I grab Bordon, I pull him to the side. I whisper to him, Bordon, I think I'm starting to get this. He's trying to get a rise out of us.
Sure.
I think so.
But, I mean, people are actually targeting him. What's the point of, like...
But he wants us to get pissed off. He wants us to yell at him. He's doing this for the attention, don't you get it? If we don't give him the attention, he's not going to care.
It's just like a kid.
Yeah. He is an adult kid. He's a man-child. So if we don't give him the attention, or we don't get a rise out of him, he probably will stop doing it. Or he could potentially be worse. I mean, it's worth a shot, right?
But, sure. I mean, we can try, but the first time something goes very wrong because of his attitude, then we'll do something.
Yeah, we put a stop to it.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Ronnie, great job on getting that gold. I mean, that jacket seemed to have, I said some mean things about that jacket, but you know what? It's grown on me, and hey, it's actually making money for the party. So hey,
Yes.
good job, buddy.
Hey, thanks. What do you think about putting your name on here too? I'll give you a friend price.
Shit, do it up, man.
Congratulations, Ronnie.
For the right price,
Your suit is outstanding. We love your suit.
Borodon, don't overact.
Oh, Ronnie, you always seem to cause so much mischief. If I had a suit made out of gold, I feel like it'd be really warm, you know? Like all that metal's really weighing you down. So it's pretty heavy. And then it's not gonna be very breathable, so he's gonna sweat quite a bit. Hopefully they don't go to any deserts or anything. And then if they're in a cold area, I don't suppose it'll hold heat very well, but... Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. Hey, just kidding. But thanks for sticking around, travelers. This is the end of the arc for the Illithid games. We'll be starting up some new stuff real soon. Hope you're excited. Our next few episodes are gonna be a little special, actually. We have some lovely guests that have come from a number of different podcasts, so I suppose you'll be seeing those quite soon. Anywho, travelers, if you ever wish to give us a little shout out, why don't you hop on over to the Twitter sphere to say hey, or you can go throw a review at us on the Stitcher or the iTunes. We always appreciate those. We love getting them. It really pumps up everyone here at Ballad 7 Dice. But I must be off to the market, so best of luck, travelers. I bid you adieu.